Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's video where I'm going to be discussing and speculating how expensive our characters going to be in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. So the way I'm going to do this is purely just speaking about what characters I think are going to be the most expensive in the game, comparing it to the other LEGO Star Wars video games, and just sort of talking away, trying to get the hype building, trying to get people talking in the comment section, and trying to lift people's spirits. I know we haven't had news in some time, so hopefully this video will cheer you up, thinking about some characters, what characters we could get in the game, and obviously how expensive they are going to be. I just want to confirm I do not know how expensive these characters are going to be. I'm purely basing it off previous LEGO video games and also just speculating really. It's just a bit of fun. So just before we do jump into the video, if you're new around here, welcome to the channel. I do videos on all LEGO video games and I am keeping everyone up to date with LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Whenever news drops, I will be posting it here right on the channel. Now, of course, if that's something you are interested in, then be sure to join the movement and join the army by hitting that subscribe button and turning that notification bell on to stay up to date. If you're also interested in staying up to date with the channel, then be sure to follow me on my Twitter and Instagram as I keep updates on there. And also, if you want to join the community just a bit more, then feel free to come and join my Discord. There's a lot of things going on there. There's a load of people. We all talk about LEGO Star Wars in general, movies, TV shows, and also just general chat. So if you want to be a part of the community and talk to me a bit more as well, then feel free to join. Other than that, guys, that's enough chit chat. Let's jump straight into the video. Now, let's talk about the characters which I think, and a lot of people think as well, as I have discussed it with a few people, the characters that are going to be most expensive to buy in this game. So first of all, we have to chuck it out there with ghost characters. These were very expensive characters in previous LEGO video games, and I remember playing all the way back in, I think it was 2006, 2007, where I was playing LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga, and I'd have all the characters, and at this point I didn't have the studs times 2, times 5, times 10 and all that, so I wasn't just spamming and getting loads of studs. I was playing the game legitimate. I was quite young at the time as well, so I didn't really know what I was doing, but all I knew is that I wanted some of the ghost characters, and they were very, very expensive, so it took a lot of grinding to get these. So just judging off that, and the fact that ghost characters are most likely to be very expensive, I'm going to have to chuck them into this list. I feel they're going to be well over 1 million studs per ghost character. That is just a guess. They could be cheaper, they may not. But with the amount of levels and stuff going into this game, I'm sure you're going to be able to collect a ton of studs. There's 45 missions, obviously all the free roam as well, so collecting studs is going to be very, very easy. So yeah, the first on the list, I'm going to have to say ghost characters, and now I feel there's going to be a lot more ghost characters that are going to be brought into this game due to the events that have happened throughout the latest 3 films. I won't say anything, I know they've been out for quite a while now, but I wouldn't want to spoil it for any new fans that are getting into Star Wars or someone that's maybe a bit delayed and haven't watched the most recent ones, so I'm not going to say anything there. But ones I will say is obviously we got Obi-Wan, we'll have Yoda, we'll have Anakin and Darth Vader and all of these. So it'd be, and I know Anakin and Darth Vader are the same person, let's all calm down. I do understand. That is very exciting for me. I am very excited to see the ghost characters. They've been really great in previous games. The designs have been awesome. So I'm hoping to see what they bring to the table this time around. And for people that may be asking, are they going to be in the game? I'm pretty sure they will be. I mean, there's 500 plus characters, and I'm sure there's going to be about 250 of them, or even more, that you're going to be able to play. So my best guess is that LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga will include ghost characters. So the next character I feel would be very expensive is a character that I really hope is in the game, and that is the child from the Mandalorian, also known as Baby Yoda. This character has been very iconic across the internet since Mandalorian started. It's a great TV show over on Disney+, so you can go give that a watch. But the character and Baby Yoda, the child, is so cute. It just brings a lot of happy faces. He's been in memes. He's been across the internet since the series started. And I can't name one person that doesn't like Baby Yoda. If you don't like Baby Yoda, then, well, you need to take another look because he's adorable. Now, the reason I feel Baby Yoda is going to be in this game is purely because of the popularity of the character. He has been everywhere, like I've mentioned, and it would just be so iconic to have him in the game. Everyone would love it, and surely TT and WB Games and the devs all notice this as well. He's taken a massive role in the Star Wars franchise, obviously through Mandalorian. Everyone loves Baby Yoda, so surely if he is in the game, he's going to be very expensive to pick up. Or maybe he might not. Maybe he'll just be an Easter egg, like I said. Maybe he'll just be able to unlock him quite easily. But in my opinion, if they're going to add Baby Yoda into the game, I feel he should be very expensive, purely because, well, he's that popular, then they could make him expensive. Why not? Obviously, he's not confirmed, but I hope he is in the game, like I mentioned. But let me know, guys, do you think he'll be in the game? I really hope he is. And if he is in the game, do you guys think he's going to be expensive? I seriously think he will be. Obviously, just due to everything, him being so popular, him being introduced into the Star Wars franchise, and his face being absolutely everywhere. So I feel he's going to be expensive. Anyway, guys, we move on to the next character, and the next character is a character that I have seen put around before as a very expensive character in previous LEGO games, so let's jump into it. So I remember seeing this character in LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens. I'm pretty sure he may have been in previous ones, but this is where I'm getting my data from, and that character is Jabba's Rankle. So this character is a massive monster. I'm sure you've seen it in episode 6 of Star Wars. He's a great character. He takes not a massive part in the story, to be honest, but Luke has to fight him off in episode 6, so I'm sure you've all seen that anyway. But I feel this character is going to be expensive purely because he is expensive in LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens, and the fact that he is iconic as well. He's a great character. He takes a big boss battle against Luke in obviously episode 6, like I mentioned, and I just feel it will be great to have him. He's going to be a big fig, so I'm sure the design is going to be absolutely fantastic, but it'd just be great to see him in the game, and as such a big character like that, I feel he will be very expensive. So he was priced at 500,000 studs in The Force Awakens. I just had a quick check. So if we're basing it off that game, I'm guessing he will be the same amount. And I would class 500,000 studs as expensive, especially if you're grinding the game. I mean, you could most probably pick that up in one mission, but obviously you'd be spending it all on one character. So I guess that qualifies as expensive. Now, just to knock some off the list, I feel the high-level Sith and Jedi are going to be the most expensive out of most of the characters. So if you're comparing something like a Jawa to maybe like Darth Maul, I feel Darth Maul is going to be a lot more expensive. Looking at LEGO Star Wars The Clone Wars, you had characters such as Darth Vader, Darth Maul, Darth Sidious that are coming in at about 250 to 275,000 studs, which I would say is fairly expensive. It's not massively expensive, but I feel these are higher level characters compared to some of the other characters, such as, droids, Jawas, as I mentioned, clones and stuff like that. So I feel the Jedi and Sith are going to be definitely above all of them, but there's going to be more expensive characters. I feel Sheev Palpatine is going to be a very expensive character. I feel he's going to be very up there as one of the most expensive characters in the game, just because of the role he takes throughout the movies and stuff like that. He's iconic, and I know I've said iconic a lot of times, but that is the reason why these characters are expensive. They have great designs, they have great abilities, and they're just big throughout the franchise, so that's why they make them expensive. Everyone wants to play as that character. So whilst we are on the subject of characters that are going to be expensive on Jedis or Sith, I feel one of the most expensive characters that you're going to have to save up and buy for as a Jedi is going to be Rey, but a Skywalker Rey, where she's got her yellow lightsaber. Now, this character is shown in the cover art right here on screen now, and you can see she does look fantastic. The detail going into this character, obviously she's got her yellow lightsaber there as well, and it's really cool. And I think just for the fact that it's the highest level of Rey you could get, obviously there's loads of different variations of Rey, but this is the one where she's at full capacity. She's a Rey Skywalker, and that is the way it's coming off. And I feel just because of that and the fact that it's at the very end of the series of the Star Wars franchise, she is going to be a lot of studs, and I'm going to say maybe like 500,000 plus. I feel other Jedis and Siths are going to be around the 200 to 300,000 mark, but I feel they will put this character at 500 plus. That is just a guess. It may not be the case, but I feel she will be more expensive than any of the other Sith or Jedi. I do want to exclude Chief Palpatine in that, though. I feel he is going to be very, very expensive, maybe the same sort of level or maybe even more, but comparing it to, you know, General Grievous, Darth Maul, maybe even Obi-Wan, Darth Vader, Anakin, and all these characters that are Jedi and Sith, I feel Rey Skywalker with her yellow lightsaber is going to be more expensive than all of them. Now, there's a lot of characters that could go into this game that we haven't really had before, and also characters that could come up and be very, very expensive, but we just need to take into consideration that not all the characters have been announced. There's a lot of characters to come. Like we say, there's 500 plus characters that are going to be in this game, so there could be so many that are going to be really expensive that we do not know about. So one character I feel would be really, really funny to have in the game would be Yaddle. That would be brilliant, and I'm sure she will be very expensive. Just, again, how iconic Yaddle is, and it'd just be great to have her in the game. And also, another one which would be really funny is Eye of Webbish Bog. Imagine having Eye of Webbish Bog in the game. If you don't know who Eye of Webbish Bog is, it's a spider-like being that existed on the planet Mustafar. Really, really funny character. Well, it's not really funny, it'd just be funny to have the character in the game, in my opinion. Be a massive big fig, and it would take a big part of the character roster. It'd be great to unlock a character like that, but we don't know what we're going to be getting yet. There's loads of characters confirmed just through the trailer, through images, but there's plenty more to be confirmed, and I'm talking hundreds of characters to be confirmed. So we don't know what is going to be the most expensive, but just using our knowledge and speculating, it's kind of easy to guess that these characters are going to be high level expensive characters such as Chief Palpatine, Rey Skywalker, Baby Yoda if he's in the game, and all these characters like that are going to be more expensive than stuff like droids, clones, troopers and stuff like that. Other than that, guys, I'm going to have to end it there. There's a lot of characters I could talk about, but it would take all day, but I'm kind of going for the ones that we sort of know about. I mean, talking about ghost characters at the start, in the complete saga, Yoda was about 1.2 million studs, so putting that into view, I'm sure he's going to be around the same price in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. So it's about just doing your research, looking at previous games and saying, okay, he was expensive in this game, so surely they're going to carry that across, and that character is going to be expensive in this LEGO game. So it's all about putting the pieces together. Obviously, we don't have any news at the minute, so it's really dry. So trying to do fun videos to get people guessing, get people talking. But yeah, I'm excited to see how expensive these characters are going to be and who's going to be the rarest character to get. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what characters you're excited to get in this game to play as, but most importantly, what ones do you think are going to be the most expensive? Do you think Baby Yoda is going to be more expensive than Ghost Yoda if he's in the game? Let me know. There's tons and tons of characters. I've given you a few here, but yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section. Other than that, guys, that is the end of the video. Like I said at the start, if you're new around here and you enjoy this content and you want to stay up to date with LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, then be sure to drop me a subscribe. Join the army and join the movement, guys, and turn that notification bell on to stay up to date. If you enjoyed the video, give me a bit of support and give it a big thumbs up. Let's see if we can get to about 30 likes on this video. That will be absolutely great. I thank you all so much for watching. I love the support. I'll speak to you in the comment section. Join the Discord if you want to, and I will see you all in the next one. May the Force be with you.